Welcome to the 2022 European Le Mans Series. All photographers and TV crews working at a LEMANS event are required to watch and understand this safety briefing. This video replaces the on-site media safety briefing. There will be no face-to-face briefings held this season. You are required to sign a waiver to say you have watched and understood this briefing. You must print and sign the waiver and bring it with you to the event. Please hand the signed waiver to a member of the LEMANS media team in the media centre. While most of the information contained in this video briefing is the same as the briefings you may have received in the past, there are some changes that you will need to be aware of, so please continue to watch until the end of the video. If you don't understand something and wish to ask a question, you can either email me or speak to me at the event. TABARDS must be worn at all times when working trackside, and the tabard numbers must be visible. Track tabards are valid for track locations. Pit lane tabards are valid for pit lane as long as the photographer is wearing a fireproof and helmet, and for trackside locations. A deposit of €50 is required, and we will only accept a completed form with credit card details. Cash deposits will not be taken for tabards. If there are any red zones at this event, they will be clearly marked and there will be a map in the media centre. If you are trackside and you are unsure if the area you are in is a red zone, please speak to a marshal. All areas not marked as a red zone are deemed to be safe to shoot from. However, you must take care when working and stay vigilant at all times for danger. You must have a barrier between you and the track at all times when the track is live. It is forbidden to touch, lean on, stand on, or go over the barriers. You may not cross the barriers or place your cameras on the barriers. If the barrier is 1 meter high, think of it as 3 meters high and treat it like a wall. You do not touch the wall. If you want to cross the track in between sessions, you must ask permission from a marshal before you cross. Do not cross the track without permission. You must be aware of your surroundings at all times. You must be able to hear as well as see of what is going on around you. If you are using a radio, you must only use an earpiece in one ear, not both ears. Please use the type of earplug or ear defender where you can hear ambient noise. You must not listen to music while working. The pit lane is a working area and can be dangerous. Please do not be a tourist in the pit lane. You may only access the pit lane if you have a pit lane tabard. Fireproofs and a helmet are required for all track sessions. The fireproof must be to the standard of FIA 8856-2000 or the newer FIA 8856-2018. No other fireproofs are accepted. You may only work in the pit boxes in front of the garages or on the pit wall. You may only cross the pit wall by the shortest route. Do not work in the fast lane. This is classed as a red zone. Do not enter a garage without the permission of the team. The pit lane line in front of the garage is your limit. Do not check your pictures in the pit lane. If you need to check your pictures, move to somewhere safe out of the pit lane. Do not look at your mobile phone in the pit lane. No tripods are permitted, even on the pit wall. Do not crowd, stand back from the cars to allow the teams to work. Please give priority to the live TV crews. All photographers are allowed access to the GRIDWALK before the start of the race. If you are wearing a pit lane tabard, fireproof and helmet, you may go to the grid while the cars are leaving the pit lane. If you are not wearing a fireproof, you must wait until you are given permission to cross the pit lane to the grid. You must follow the instructions given to you by the officials. All photographers will be given access to the pit lane to shoot the podium ceremony. Do not try to access the pit lane before the checkered flag unless you have a pit lane tabard, fireproof and helmet. Only the championship photographer and TV crew are allowed on the podium. Do not block service road access. The roads must be kept clear at all times as this is an emergency vehicle route. Camera tripods must not block the service road. Do not leave your camera bag or other equipment on the service road. Do not stand in the openings onto the track used by emergency vehicles. Media shuttles will be available for photographers to use during all track sessions. Shuttles depart from the area marked on the map. A photographer's pass only grants you the right to take still images. You cannot take video images on any device with a video function without permission. This includes mobile phones, GoPros, DSLRs. TV crews must have received permission to film prior to the event and must have a sticker on all cameras. All members of the media must obey all instructions from the marshals and officials. They are there for your safety. In the case of disputes, do not attempt to solve the problems yourself, but report them directly to myself or the local press officer. If you have any questions regarding this safety briefing, please email me or speak to me at the event.